Hey guys, it's Amber here, and I thought I'd do a little something, little cooking thing, because I'm doing it right now, and yeah, simple. This is a recipe from chooseveg.com, which I use to make hummus. I gotta do this kind of quickly. This intro, people are in the shower, things are going on, I'm with my family. So I'm going to show you the ingredients, and then we'll come back to this. I will put the recipe in the link below. This is chickpeas, which are the main ingredient to a good hummus, standard hummus. I've already opened the can, thus spilling liquid everywhere, because you want to drain the liquid and actually save that for later. Another main ingredient is tahini, which is a sesame seed butter. So those that are allergic to tahini cannot do that. There's probably alternatives. Cumin, which is kind of an Indian kind of spice. It's a greenish looking dirt type substance. I have it in this bag because I bought like a 50-cent kind of bag of it. In the recipe it calls for paprika and the link that I'm going to be giving you, but I use sriracha sauce because I like sriracha sauce. It's spicier. You can use whatever you want to spice it up or not. Here's some garlic. We're going to be using about 2 cloves, so like, you know how thick, depends on how much. You can use more if you want to. I like a lot of garlic. This is stuff I use. I'm using a food processor for this. That's the key to it. Or you can even use your household blender if you think you have a good enough blender. Okay. Also calls for parsley flakes. And you don't have to use those, but it doesn't even add flavor. It's just for appearance. I'm going to also use some chives for flavor. And also things that I'm adding, as well as it does call for lemon juice, and I will give you amounts in a second when I start making it. Nutritional yeast is an ingredient that I'm adding myself. This is a vegan hummus recipe. This makes it even more vegan. It's a kind of a cheesy flavor. Okay. I'm going to be putting this, you can put it on anything you want, but I prefer to put it on these Wasa crisp breads that are completely vegan. I'm just looking at it. It does contain wheat, so it's not gluten-free, unfortunately. It doesn't get open back. That's just what it looks like. So you might want to store it a certain way. Anyway, also calls for salt, of course, which I have. Okay. So first you're going to want to take your can of chickpeas. Someone's doing laundry. There's a lot going on. People are taking showers. You're going to take your can of chickpeas. And I use Great Value brand because they're inexpensive. It doesn't really matter because I'm mixing them with something. Open it, obviously. I made a little mess. Drain it. And not into the sink. I prefer to drain mine into these little Malamar, I don't know what they're called, I can't remember. These little bowls. Because you're going to want to save the liquid for to make the consistency of hummus that you want. Okay? Now, then you're going to start out. This is my food processor. Again, you can use a blender if you want. Be sure to be safe with the food processor. Okay, I'm going to put the chickpeas in there. Not all at once, most of them. And this is going to be loud. My cat hates me right now. Okay. Now I'm going to turn this off for a second. Well, I'm gonna just continue. Turn it off and show you the consistency. Okay. I'm gonna add more. You can even just leave it open too if you want. Okay, it's gonna add a little more liquid and make it easier. It may not always be so easy to get the consistency you want. Sometimes even things like this. Now, if you're gonna open it, make sure it's off. Okay, if you're gonna do any kind of opening, you might want to take a spoon and kind of move it around because beans are thick. Okay. This is a blender all-in-one thing here. My mom won one, and she gave me another one she had, and this is a Black & Decker food processor blender combo type of thing. There's this other bowl if you don't see it. Okay, so I mixed it around a little bit, and I'm gonna normally I'd be washing this as I went to, but I don't know if that's gonna happen because people are in the shower. I'm making a cooking show.
Oh, that's what that is.
What?
I kept hearing it. I was like, what the heck?
It's the food processor.
And then I'm
recording right now. Hi.
Oh.
That's my mom, everybody. Now I'm going to continue to process this, and then I'll show you the consistency of the chickpeas. And at this point, I'm going to add some of the juice that I drained to make it a little easier. Now the recipe calls for, using my tahini now, 3 tablespoons. I'm going to move this back. And you're going to keep that something like that in the fridge after you use it, after you open it. It's not really a butter. Okay? Anyway, you're going to want to, it's like a peanut butter, but like one of those natural peanut butters. It says 3 tablespoons. So I put that in there. You could even leave this open. Might be easier. Sorry. Okay. That's kind of messy. Any good food is. Okay. My 3 tablespoons of tahini. And then I'm going to go ahead and not wash the spoon and put the 2 tablespoons of lemon juice it calls for. Now you can use a bottle. I just have the squirt bottle. You can use as little as much as you want, but this is kind of standard. Okay, I'm gonna add my cumin. And sorry, my head's cut off right now. Okay. It says 1/4 of a teaspoon. I like a lot of cumin. I just added like a pinch. That'll work. Okay. Making a little bit of a mess here. I'm gonna add some chives. I've never done that before, just for a little bit of flavor and color. It says also 1/4 of a teaspoon of paprika and 1/4 of a teaspoon. I'm not sure exactly how much parsley at this point. Okay, I'm just gonna put that in there for color. I probably should have measured that because it's gonna make this a biatch to clean. And then I'm gonna add my garlic cloves to that. I like a lot. That's kind of a lot right there. And this is stuff I minced a while ago, but it's refrigerated, so it's still good. Okay, and then my sriracha sauce. Okay. Shake it. Make sure it's closed. It gets pretty crusty on the top. That's normal. Okay. Now that might be a lot because it's spicy as hell, but it's just. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that because I like a lot of salt. I don't even know how much it calls for. I think it's 1/4 of a teaspoon. It's probably more. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and turn it back on. Okay, now at this point after adding your ingredients, you might want to check the smell and the consistency. I probably edited through the food processing. Some of the garlic got stuck to the side. Gonna turn it off before you do this. I didn't, but sriracha chutney makes it really good. If you want a milder version, I wouldn't do that. Okay, so it's kind of down in there. Gonna blend again and speed through this. This is, it should be spreadable. I'm gonna add more. I like cumin, so I'm gonna add more. Most of the store-bought ones are not gonna be vegan. You can always check the ingredients, but a lot of them have Parmesan cheese in there. So you gotta check. This is completely vegan. Okay, I am making a mess. I'm a messy cook. Now this is a great consistency to me. You may want to, for yourself. Can't, oh, you can see that. Here's the bowl. You can see that. Okay. Here I am. That probably would have been a better angle in the first place. But hindsight is 20/20. And I'm not talking about Barbara Walters or Hugh Downey. Okay. So let me show you my wasa. And again, you can put it on anything you want. You can't even see my head. Okay. I just want to give a shout out to my friend Cheyenne, who made me this fabulous fanny pack. You can't see it. She's from Canada. She's really cool. She made it. And she's awesome. The end. No, nothing else to say. She's cool. Okay. So this is going to be the consistency that I prefer. Spreadable. Spreadable. And food processors are not perfect the first time. So I'm probably, because there's a big chunk of garlic in there. So I'm going to have to work with it a little more. And it's, you know, it's that way sometimes. But hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoy your hummus. Again, you can use a blender. You can use your nutritional yeast. And I actually forgot to put that in there, so I'm going to do that again. So